Hi, and welcome to the cocktail party of your dreams. Have you ever gone to a cocktail party and you thought, hey, what about me? There's nothing for me to eat because everything is deep fried and everything is high fat and high carb and no protein, and you're trying so hard to stay on track. Well, this party is for you. I've got sneaky deviled eggs. I've got eggs, but we've subbed the yolks for a wonderful curried squash filling, high in protein, no fat, really at all. I've got this beautiful spinach artichoke dip, which I've made from my son Will's cookbook, Get Stripped Down and Get Cooking. So easy, low fat, really delicious, unbelievable. Then what I've got for you is I've got shrimps that I put in the air fryer. And look at that. And you know what? That's not even breadcrumbs. It's cauliflower spiced up. Chicken Caesar, anyone? I've always said to stay away from the chicken Caesar, but not these ones. I've got a wonderful grilled chicken, homemade, low-calorie, high-protein dressing. I've got some turkey bacon, got even a little bit of crouton-y crumble, and I've topped it off with some fresh basil. These are just knocking it right out of the park. This is the kind of party that you want to go to, and better yet, why don't you host it? Let's get in the kitchen and get cooking. So let's get cracking on these sneaky deviled eggs. We don't need a whole lot. This is going to be a really quick and easy recipe. What I've done is I've made 6 hard-boiled eggs. I'm going to just, unfortunately, throw out the yolks unless you've got something else to do with those yolks. And let's make the filling. I've got a small onion, 2 garlic cloves, and I didn't have any fresh ginger, so I have some minced ginger, and I'm going to saute that. Here I have a small butternut squash, which I've cut in half, and I put it into the oven for an hour. While I'm sauteing those onions and the garlic and the ginger, I'm just going to put the squash into my food processor. Whoa. This squash is going to fake it till he makes it as our egg yolks. I just add a splash of chicken stock instead of using any oil here. So I'm going to add a teaspoon of curry powder, maybe a little bit more, just a small spoon. Pulse until smooth. All right, so we just need about a good teaspoon, and we're going to fill up our half eggs. And then I'm going to sprinkle them with a little bit of smoked paprika, and I'm going to chop some chives on top. This is a great thing. You can make these ahead. You'll already have them in the fridge, and it's a no-brainer. How easy was that? I'm going to figure out the macros for you guys, but you know what? This is like ultra low-cal, good little dash of protein. And if you're going to a party, that's the hard thing, is all the things they're passing around. What is there to eat but these like crunchy quiches and spring rolls and things that are all fried? So if you have to go to a party, why not bring a platter of those? So the next recipe that we are going to be making today is actually my son's recipe from his Strip Down and Get Cooking book, and it is a really fabulous high protein, low calorie dip. And who doesn't want to love a dip at a party? So we're making spinach artichoke dip, but not with mayo, not with sour cream, with our good friend Greek yogurt. So what do we have here? We've got some frozen spinach that we have thawed and drained. We've got a cup of Greek yogurt, and I'm going to mix those things together, and I'm going to chop up 1 tin of artichoke hearts. Okay. We're going to mix finely, finely chop that garlic. That's going in. Everything is going into this bowl. And we're gonna really mix it up. I'm gonna chop up the artichokes. Make sure that you save a little bit of your 1 cup of mozzarella to put it on top. That goes in. We've got 1/3 of a cup of Parmesan cheese. That goes in. Now in Will's book, he makes a really great rosemary garlic pita chips that he does, but I'm actually not gonna do that today. I'm just gonna make the dip. All right. Then we're just going to pour this into a nice baking dish, and it'll go into the oven, 350, for 20 to 25 minutes. And you can serve that with pitas, or you can serve that with just veggies. Don't forget our little bit of mozzarella that we've saved for the top. I have told you previously to always stay away from the chicken Caesar because it is loaded with all kinds of calories that you don't even want to know about. With today's appetizer version of the chicken Caesar, you can eat as many as you want and get a protein fix at the same time. This is what we're going to be using. We're going to be using Belgian endive as our base. We're going to use some turkey bacon as some wonderful garnish, and I've got boneless chicken breast, and we're going to make an amazing Caesar dressing. I've got 1 full chicken breast, and I'm just going to season it with some pre-done Italian seasoning. And you can use whatever you like, but that's nice and easy. Both sides. What I did was I actually sliced the chicken breast in half horizontally to give me 2 thinner pieces. I'm going to put that on my grill pan and slice that up that I'll be putting onto our Belgian endive. I've sprayed a grill pan. In the meantime, I've taken 2 slices of turkey bacon, chopped them up, and I've got those fried up on the side I'm going to use for garnish. So let's get some dressing going. I've got 1 garlic clove finely chopped in my jar, and I'm going to use the juice of half a lemon. I'm going to use half a cup of 0% Greek yogurt. I'm going to use about like a light teaspoon of the Dijon, and again, a tablespoon or so of white vinegar, a dash of Worcester, and I'm going to add a tablespoon of hummus for a nice creaminess to this dressing. Adding a tablespoon of the hummus is only 35 calories, but a really great creaminess to our dressing. Just a dash of the Worcestershire. You know what I mean. A little salt and pepper, of course, never hurt. And I'm going to put in also about a teaspoon of Dijon. And then shake it up, baby. So all we have to do now is assemble. We're going to put a slice of chicken in each one. You know what? I could eat it just like that, honestly. Doesn't that look great? Then I have all my garnishes already ready. We're not using big croutons, but I've just crunched up a few kind of crouton baguette crackers, and I've got some fresh basil, and I've got my turkey bacon that I've chopped up here. So I'm gonna put a dollop of the dressing. The dressing will get a little bit thicker if you leave it in the fridge, you know, like for an hour or so, and don't assemble these until time. We will add a nice drop of our Caesar dressing, and then we're going to add a few little croutons, so-called. Bacon bits, because who doesn't want little bacon bits on their Caesar? Okay, and just because we're being so fancy today, I've got some fresh basil. And these high protein, low calorie, just the kind of hors d'oeuvre that you want at your cocktail party. Last but not least, we are going to do our fried shrimp in the air fryer, and we're going to coat it in cauliflower crumbs. So this is going to be incredible. What I did in order to get these crumbs, I took half of this cauliflower, I put it in the food processor and pulsed it, and then I laid it out really, don't jam it up together, 350 degrees, and toss it every 10 minutes and continue to lay it out until you get a nice golden brown. I wanted a little bit of spiciness to mine, so what I sprinkled over lightly is this sriracha powder that I got at Costco. This is a really great try for you if you're looking to try something new. I've got some egg whites here. I'm gonna dip my shrimp first in the egg white, and then I'm gonna coat it in my cauliflower crumbs right into the air fryer. We want the cauliflower to stick to the shrimps, so give it a little pat if necessary. Don't be shy. I think those are going to be super fast. I'm going to be surprised if they're more than about 5 or 6 minutes. Thank you so much for coming to the party. I really hope that you've enjoyed these recipes, and I really want you to give them a try and let me know when you try them and how they turn out, because I would truly love to hear. Use your imagination, or better yet, tune in and use mine. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Until next time.